That one. Y'all find that for me. You just go to the website. It's on there. So now let's deal with my brother Zamar. Let's deal with him first. Play his video. Now, keep in mind, I want y'all to keep in mind everything that y'all still find it. Keep in mind what y'all read on that website. These are terrorists. These are so-called haters. These are so-called inciters of violence. That's what they said. So now let's see. Is what we getting ready to see in real life the image that they're actually portraying from this website? Terrorists and crap like that. Play that.
Hey, this the same brother who they called Malik. They said this brother was a terrorist. Look at this brother.
They said this. Look at this brother. How dare this terrorist be in here with these brothers and sisters?
Hey,
how dare he be with his wife?
Right.
And other brothers and men with their wives. How dare this brother?
Wow. Right. Hey,
this guy.
Hey, they compared us with ISIS. The pictures I see of ISIS and Al Qaeda, they be holding up heads and everything.
And guns and AKs.
And AKs.
They got kids.
Bruh.
They got kids holding AKs.
Right.
Meanwhile, how dare this brother be sitting down with crowns holding daughters? How dare he?
You murderous,
hateful, anti-Semitism, violent.
With his dirty black skin.
This here is to be feared.
The hell is this?
He ain't walking around in a dress.
Right.
He ain't got poots on.
I don't see this brother with poots on. No, I don't see that.
Right.
Play on.
His legs ain't crossed either.
No.
Right.
How dare this brother be holding a girl, his daughter?
Right.
How dare he be holding his kids with his wife?
And none of them got perms.
They ain't got no perms, no fake hair.
Right.
I don't see no blonde,
dressed
nowhere.
like girls.
I believe this is from the Feast of Tabernacles, which can be found in Leviticus, the 23rd chapter.
Right.
How dare you?
This is abominable.
This abomination. How dare you?
Despicable.
Can we go to the next video? Let's go to the next one. Let's see some more terrorists. Look at this. How dare this brother with his crown and his wife.
Looking like he's ruling his house righteously.
Look at this. What, another one with his wife? How dare this, bro? How dare he be at looks like a restaurant with his wife and children?
Right. Surely those little boys have bombs in their garments.
They have to. How dare this? Pause it. How dare he be with a baby?
Despicable.
You holding a baby?
Right.
You violent terrorist, you.
Right.
Play on. He look a little sleepy right here, but that's okay. How dare you be in the car taking selfies?
Every picture with your kids?
Right.
Every picture, a black man with the nerves to be a father?
Y'all need to find the pause.
So he ain't got his face covered up?
He ain't got his face
He ain't
covered
got no hood
up.
on his head?
Nope. All you see is the eyes. No, I see his whole face.
He ain't got a cone head hood on his head?
No, he ain't got no. He ain't burning no crosses on nobody's doorstep. But how dare he be in the car with his kids?
Come on now.
Looking like he having a good time with a selfie in them glasses. Them some interesting looking
This is
glasses.
despicable.
But nonetheless, it don't matter.
This is horrible.
Go to the next pictures. Look, he looked like he hiding something under that shirt. It's more than a belly.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Hey, that brother good cook too. Shout out to my brother.
He gonna burn the fat too. That's all right. That's another story. How dare he look like he had a bowling alley or something like that with some kids and some girls and some wives and some children.
Right.
Women, you can tell are women because they dress like women.
Right.
Goodness gracious.
How do you do this?
Was this it on this one?
Surely they were at the bowling alley plotting America's demise.
Now let's go to the next one. We are about
Wow.
We are about family.
This is so
Wow.
evil.
He lying.
This is evil.
He is intellectually dishonest right now.
Intellectually
He ain't
dishonest.
about family. Look at him at that table. Look at him with the. Oh God, y'all gotta pause it. Go
Captain,
back.
that table was anti-Semitic.
Clearly, he's hiding something up under that table.
At his own wedding feast.
At his own wedding feast.
Right.
Go to the next picture.
Come on now,
How,
dog.
look at him with his family. Look at him with his mama and look like somebody daddy.
I am livid.
Looking like a terrorist.
Right.
Looking like an anti-Semitist, a violence, an inciter of violence.
Right.
Play on.
Somebody stop this.
Look at him. Look at him enjoying his time.
Right.
You
Possibly a new moon or
can't possibly
Passover.
look happy with your wife.
Play on.
That's so evil.
Look at that violent beard on his face. Looking like a Terry.
Right.
Look at him.
Evil.
Evil kiss. That's cold.
That is an evil kiss.
That's cold.
Evil kiss.
Play on. Was that it on this? I know pause that. I don't know if y'all can blow that up. This looked like he's plotting. Now, I know they call this a community cleanup, but it's code.
Right. Gotta be something
It's
else.
code for Terry, because these is a bunch of terrorists, and they're having a Terry meeting.
Right.
Clearly,
Terry.
this ain't no community cleanup where they got, okay, I see trash cans in the background. I do see some wet wipes,
They do look-
but that
look-
don't matter. I see some Clorox in
Those
the
trash cans
background.
is the front. Those
They
are front.
That look
Clearly
like a think tank right
hiding
there. That
bombs.
right there.
It's a think tank with bombs and the Clorox wipes
In the middle of the neighborhood.
in the middle of the hood.
Don't you be fooled.
Right.
Play on.
You know, if AV could play some scary music right now,
You would
like,
think,
right,
yeah,
right,
you would
right.
think,
Right.
you would think they have something creative going on in the background.
Hey,
That's
they
okay.
could just in there trying to click
They
through all
just
the
trying to do
pictures.
their job. I'm gonna let y'all do your job right now. Look at these terrorists. Look at these terrorists right here. Terry babies right here at the cleanup. At the cleanup.
Terry's in
Community
training.
cleanup.
Right.
All these Terry grandmama in the back. We see you.
Hey, Cap, you see those tennis balls on the bottom of the chairs? Anti-Semitic.
Anti-Semitic and inciters of violence. Those are little baby bombs on the under part of them chairs. Play on. Look at it passing out his anti-Semitic literature,
Right.
dealing with so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
Look at him at the powwow.
The hell is this?
Hey, hold on. Go back one picture. Yeah, I shouldn't even ask.
There you go.
This
Hey,
a video.
hey, look, color don't matter. That proves that color don't matter right there.
Jeez.
We are not a black Hebrew Israelite group.
right?
But that's what they say.
That
Play
doesn't
on.
look like hate to me.
Right.
Oh, look at these gosh darn anti-Semites. All right, take this Terry off the screen.
Thank you, because it was sickening me to the core.
Sick.
The hell is
That's
this?
a scary sight to them.
Now, we got a couple of guests that we want to bring up. Are they ready, AV? Let's bring them up. Bring them before the judges.
Bring up Terry number one.
Okay, all right. I mean, just whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. Take it, just whenever. Okay. All right, this is getting awkward now. So those was all Terrys that we seen on the video.
Right.
Clear as day.
Right.
Clear as day.
Right.
They sitting up with their wives and their children.
Right.
We love family. We about family. Oh yeah, okay. Bring them all up. Bring them all up. Not one by one. We'll just bring them all up.
Right.
Look at this Terry on the screen. What's your name, Terry? Terry number one.
Ezekiel ben Israel.
Terry Ezekiel ben Israel. Shalom, Most High Christ bless.
Shalom, Most High Christ bless.
Hey,
everybody.
Most High
Okay,
Christ
now you
bless, bro.
famous, my brother. You are famous
All praise.
for being a Terry. This brother said, all praise to the Most High.
Hey,
Brother in the
there it
spirit.
is. That's
So
right.
now I got a question for you. Bring everybody up. Bring everybody up. Bring everybody up. I want to see everybody on the screen. Now, if it's too much and y'all break something, just don't break nothing. Now I got a question for you, my brother Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
Now, I think you knew what you signed up. I believe you knew what you signed up for coming into this truth, right? You
That's
signed up
right.
for the slander, the defamation, and everything else.
That's
But-
right.
but why, knowing what you signed up for, what keeps you going? Why continue down this path knowing that you're being painted as a violent anti-Semitic terrorist?
The scripture says, through much tribulation, we must enter the kingdom.
Woo! Can we get a bomb drop on
There you
that?
go.
Woo, that was definitely a terrorist statement. You damn terrorist.
Woo. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So yes, that's why I joined. And it's amazing to me how a brother coming from the streets, a brother coming from all type of felonious activities, to now raising a family, taking care of my kids, feeding my household, and keeping the commandments of the Most High God more than anything else, is now deemed a threat to society. Whereas before, none of this stuff was ever brought up. But now that you see men being raised up as the Most High God commanded us to be, now we're a threat. Which, like I said, all praise to the Lord. Whatever they got, we ready for it.
All praise to the Most High. That's my brother right there. So these other nations, number one, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, Idumea, they paint us as terrorists, violent, anti-Semitists. Clearly, we see that's not the case. I mean, I don't know. The proof is kind of in the pudding.
Right.
But correct me if I'm wrong. So all praise to the Most High, brother. We appreciate you jumping on. All right, stay in the spirit. There's no fear.
I'm down here in Odessa, Texas right now, and now we about to go fellowship and eat some wings and come up with some more terrorist plots.
That's right. That's it. Hey, all praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. I appreciate you jumping on, my brother. And Lord's will, you stay in the fight, stay faithful to the Lord. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Most High Christ bless.
Hey, can we get some claps for that brother, man? Come on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So now, my brother Ezekiel, they are moving on with their terrorist plots. Who else we got? Bring up the next Terry. Where is the next Terry? I want to see the next Terry. You got to turn your camera on.
Yep.
Oh, Lord. I said, are they ready to go? I gave a thumbs up. I was giving the thumbs up. All right. All praise. Terry number 2.
Praise.
There we go.
Terry number 2. What's your name, Terry?
Shalom, Captain Sakwas. Blessed Nathaniel Ben Israel.
Nathaniel
That's right.
Ben Israel.
That's right.
My brother, did you know that you were being painted as a violent anti-Semitic terrorist?
Yes, sir. Hey, yeah, it's part of the scriptures. The scriptures, it says in Luke 6:22, blessed are those that be hated. That's what we sign ourselves up for.
All praise to the Most High.
All praise.
So now let me ask you this, Terry Ben Israel. Why? What keeps you going? What keeps you focused? Knowing that you're being painted as a terrorist, you're being painted as an anti-Semitic, you're being painted as violent. What keeps you going? What keeps you motivated to keep pushing?
The exact same thing. The prophecies, man. Like everything that's going on is going exactly according to the script, according to the prophecies. When all this stuff is happening, I'm like, all praises. And I would just like to say it's an honor. It's an honor and a blessing to be mentioned amongst Bishop, mentioned amongst those, hey, put me to shame. All praise the Most High. That's all it is. All it is just proving exactly what the scriptures are showing. Showing that we're such a threat. I got married in this truth. I got married righteously in this truth. So if they think that's being a terrorist, and they think that's of course it puts fear to our enemies, seeing that we have righteous marriages and we're building up our nation. But hey, all praises. I'm ready for it.
All praises to the Most High. All praises. Y'all give my brother a hand clap. All praises to the Most High, man. Stay faithful to the Lord. Stay in the fight. Like you said, we built for it. Blessed are they who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of God. I think I said that right. I hope I said it right.
Sounded good.
Sir.
Sounded good. So all praise to the Most High, bro. Stay faithful to the Lord, all right?
Yes, sir. Shalom, Sakwas.
Most High Christ bless. Most High Christ bless. All right.
Sheesh.
Is Terry number 3. Do we got Terry number 3 queued up? So now, thus far, we got Terrys at community cleanups.
Uh-huh.
We got Terrys at weddings.
Right.
We got Terrys holding babies.
Right.
Because clearly them babies is bombs. Clearly, we know that.
Right.
So, I mean, what else we got? Where's the next Terry at? Do we got the next Terry? Shalom, Most High in Christ bless, Terry ben Israel.
Oh, Most High in Christ bless.
All right, bro.
That's Terry Malik.
Terry Malik.
Yeah, man.
So what do you think about being painted as a violent, anti-Semitic terrorist? What was running through your mind when you first got that news?
Yeah, when I first got that, it was a shock at first, because I'm kind of low key, with how I move. But when I first saw it, I sent it to the deacons. I was like, yo, what this mean? Of course we went through the scripts, and it was like all praises, because to me it's like the secretary said, it's these scripts coming to life.
Right.
And when you read Luke 21:12, it talks about how they're gonna put your names, put their hands on you and present you in their synagogues, and they're gonna do all of this for our Lord's name's sake. So, I don't mind being persecuted for, the Most High. It confirms that I'm an Israelite.
That's right.
Like, yeah.
All praises to the Most High. Now, question number 2. What keeps you motivated? What keeps you pushing? Knowing that you're literally being painted before the masses as, like I said, a terrorist, like they said, a terrorist, violent, anti-Semitic hater. What keeps you motivated? What keeps you pushing?
What keeps me motivated is the fear of God.
Right.
Because I rather die by my enemy's hands than to face judgment from the Most High God. So, that's what keeps me going. Hey, let me keep doing this for you, Lord, because I know I'm in good hands at the end of the day.
That's right.
That's right.
All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High, bro. So, same advice, bro. Stay faithful to the Lord. Stay rooted. Listen, it's all a part of the master plan.
Right.
And it's all the end was written from the beginning. Who wins?
Right. The Most High wins.
That's
it's already
it.
written.
Right.
That's it. We win. It is what it is.
Right.
Fixed fight.
It's a fixed fight. Their arms is not long enough to box with God.
That's right.
Right.
All right.
This is just a scare tactic. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a scare tactic. You got to come harder than that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, we've been through way worse. So this is a scare tactic. But at the end of the day, I'm thankful for you, man. Y'all built me up to where I am. And then the men all around the world, right? Their arms are way too short to try to fight with the Most High.
That's
so
right.
all praise to the Most High.
That's it. All praise to the Most High, man. Y'all give my brother a hand clap. All praise to the Most High, man. Stay faithful to the Lord. Stay rooted. Stay grounded. We in this fight together, man. No man left behind. I told you that yesterday. No man left behind. All right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Most High in Christ bless you all.
All right, Terry. Most High in Christ bless. All right. Another violent, anti-Semitic terrorist that we had to deal with.
Sheesh.
Clearly, if you are celebrating the Feast of Tabernacles according to the Bible and you take a picture with your family, you got to be a Terry.
Got to be.
Evil.
It's clearly a bomb in that, what's the little push thing? The little stroller.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Hey, Cap, you know that how sisters wear the hair wrap and had a little ball at the top? That's
Yeah.
a grenade.
Oh, snap. That's the
That's
trick.
a grenade. That's what
That's
right
what
there.
it is. That's
Yep.
what they got.
That's
I see
what
y'all.
it is.
I see y'all.
Right.
And that's when you knew.
Oh,
Sheesh.
man. All right. Let's go with
So what they gonna say before the bombs go off? Jesus Christ!
Do we got that video? Can y'all please in the background just cue that video? Because we're gonna see what these terrorists do. I don't know why the hell you just said that. He just derailed the whole thing. Now I gotta watch the clip. Oh God. Oh man. Okay. Now you gotta find the clip, man.
Right.
Hey, and you got to say the clip of the officer lobby just doing that too.
Yes.
Sheesh.
Let's go to the next one. Which one we on? We are on We are on, we are on to anti-Semitism. Just pull it up when y'all get it. I still want to see it. So now we're gonna see. Oh, y'all got it. Oh God.
Oh my gosh.
Now we're gonna see, cause y'all know in Islam, the Muslims, they be saying Allah Akbar.
Right.
But when you were anti-Semitic, Terry,
right.
this is your real call. Play it. Play it.
God, Jesus Christ! The Quran! Oh my God! Jesus Christ! We love you, God! So we do it for God! Jesus Christ! Of truth!
Hey, he look like Shema, bro.
We love you, God!
Yeah, he do.
Chestnut!
That's also be dancing.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
We love you, God! Shoot!
That's Northern Kingdom now.
Stomping on the enemy!
Dumping on the enemy.
We stomping on you, anti-Semitic.
Christ, we love you, God! We do it for it. Shield! Jesus Christ! Of faith! Rise! Jesus Christ!
Wow. Wow.
Oh man.
Just let it ride. Man.
It's a car getting it in, bro.
Hey.
God.
So now we see what you terrorists is really about.
Right.
We see your call.
Right.
So
Right.
when we hear Jesus Christ,
We know what
we know what time it is, you terrorists. All right. Woo! Okay, only on in the scripts.
Right.
All right. So now let's get some understanding about this term anti-Semitism. Just once and for all, we got to deal with this. Somebody gonna get a clue. Most of y'all not. It is what it is.
Right.
Especially our enemies. We know you're not gonna get a clue. I'm tired. Lord have mercy.
Right.
All right.
Right.
Let's read the definition of anti-Semitism.
Anti-Semitism. The modern term anti-Semitism, for want of a better one, has been applied to the hostility to Jews by non-Jews.
So it says the modern term for anti-Semitism, for want, meaning for lack of a better one, has been applied to the hostility, violence, terrorism to Jews by non-Jews, or who they would call Gentiles. Go ahead. Or Jewish Amalek. Go ahead.
To Jews by non-Jews, a hostility evident from ancient times to the modern era. As a term, it is misleading.
So as a term, it's misleading, or it lacks intellectual honesty. Go ahead.
For it is actually meant to represent an agitation directed against one part of the original Semitic group, the Jews.
The Jews, the children of Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanics. So the term is misleading. Go ahead. Read the next underline.
Thus, anti-Semitism is not only irrational.
So anti-Semitism is not only an irrational and intellectually dishonest term.
Mm-hmm.
It is not only irrational, but morally and spiritually untenable.
Meaning illogical.
Wow.
Intellectually dishonest.
Wow.
You're saying that everybody that says anything against Jewish people, the group, they're automatically violent. It says blow it back up. Or hostile. If you are anti-Semitic, you make quote unquote anti-Semitic statements, you are hostile towards one group. Amalekites. Scroll down. The term's illogical. It don't make no sense. Anti-Semitism's history.
The ancient world, anti-Semitism, in the modern sense, did not exist in the ancient world.
In the ancient world, the term didn't even exist.
Wow.
It's a modern term.
Right.
Made up.
Made up. Fabricated.
Hey, I wonder what the apologetics would say that is in Greek or Hebrew.
Man.
What is that in Greek and Hebrew? Because you know they always coming up with something about they don't say that in the Greek.
You got to go to the blue letter and shut up.
Shut your.
Right.
Let's go to, I don't see it on here, but I want to go to who is Esau. Who is Esau? I thought I had it on here, but apparently I don't. But that's all right. That's all right. Let's read this again until we can get that pulled up.
Anti-Semitism.
Yeah,
history.
I like what Michael said. It's a hurt feeling report. Anti-Semitism, the Angry Birds, SPLC, all damnable lies, ADL. Those are all just hurt feelings reports. Y'all are not the children of God. Y'all are not the sons of God. Y'all mad as hell at your brother. And so you've had that enmity or that hatred from the beginning. And it's rearing its ugly head here in 2023. And it's only going to escalate. It's only going to get worse.
Right.
All right. I mean, it's in the groups. I don't know why y'all don't.
Yeah, I just it's over there now.
All right. All right. So we're going to load that up because I want y'all to see what their scholars say. Let's go. Matter of fact, y'all just cue that up, but go back to the Angry Birds screenshots. I want to find the part where it says intellectual honesty. Let's go back there. Nope. Before that.
Yeah, that's it. The second paragraph.
Second paragraph.
These individuals have displayed.
Okay, so these individuals have displayed the intellectual honesty to acknowledge the problem of anti-Semitism within Israel organizations such as blah, blah, blah. They have shown moral courage to recognize their earlier mistakes despite social pressure from their peers. We commend these individuals for their strength of character in embracing tolerance and coexistence. So I want to deal with that top part. These individuals have displayed the intellectual honesty to acknowledge the problem of anti-Semitism. Scroll back up a little bit. The top. Ex-Canary features individuals who were formerly investigated and featured on Canary Mission, but have since rejected the latent anti-Semitism on the far right, far left, and among anti-Israel organizations and activists. So now, in keeping with us being newly added to this list sooner rather than later, we honestly, we already on the list because we are IUIC number one.
Right.
IUIC is on the list, so we on the list. It is what it is.
Right.
We may not be individually listed or posted on there, but we on there.
Right.
We are IUIC, so it is what it is.
That's right.
But let's go through some intellectualism, because they like to throw ism on every word.
Right.
So we just gonna say, let's go through some intellectualism from their scholars dealing with Esau, Edom, Idumea, Jewish Amalek. Who is Esau, Edom? Read that by Charles A. Weissman.
Who is Esau, Edom? A little larger, please.
All right. So Herod was an Idumean or Edomite convert. Just for time's sake, we'll scroll down a little bit. We're gonna go through this a little bit. We thus. So this is dealing with Herod.
We thus find that in years just before the time of Christ, Judea was controlled by an Edomite faction.
Was controlled by what?
An Edomite faction.
An Edomite faction.
Sheesh.
Go ahead.
Who usurped the Judite name, land, and heritage.
Who took or stole the Judite name, land, and language. Judite, that's where you get the word Jew from.
Right.
So guess what? Edomites usurped the word Jew.
Right.
The land and the heritage.
Right.
However, that Talmud that they go that they quote unquote learn from, that is their guide, that those are all old Babylonian customs.
Right.
That they usurped also and took on as their own, as well as Judite heritage and customs.
Right.
Scroll back, read that part again. I'm sorry.
We thus find that in years just before the time of Christ, Judea was controlled by an Edomite faction who usurped the Judite name, land, and heritage.
Name, land, and heritage. Oh, what I did want was number 9. That's what I wanted, number 9. You're going to, let's keep this up because we're going to come back to it, but let's go to number 9. So this was something else that was posted on the website. No. Y'all are not. No. Okay, number 3. It's number 9 as I wrote it, but number 3, things we can prove that Canary Mission is pushing his lies and hate speech. There you go. There we go. All right, so this is just a screenshot from their Twitter page. So these are various points that they say that Israel push. Jewish people are fake Jews, not the real Jews. Jewish people stole the identity of the true Jews, i.e. black people. Jewish people forced blacks into other religions and usurped their identity. Jews, worship Satan and or are devils. Jews are responsible for the black slave trade. Jews control the media, World Bank's government, and entertainment industry. Jews and white people are Edomites, i.e. descendants of Esau, the biblical Jacob's wicked brother. Jews descended from the Khazars, a multi-ethnic Turkic people in Eastern Europe between the 7th and 10th centuries, and thus are not Israelites. Okay, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Now here's the thing. We're gonna prove all these points over the next couple of weeks. So don't even worry about that. We only got not even 10 minutes left. So we're not gonna be able to touch everything. We only gonna be able to touch this book that we're going over.
So
but I just want y'all to see the points that they say we're making that are anti-Semitic. These are statements of intolerance, statements. These are facts of intolerance. Right. Well, no, we're gonna say they're statements. We're just gonna stay away from the word fact for now. These are statements of intolerance. They're inciting violence, and these are terrorist statements.
Right.
I was going to say, they put all those points up that it was actually true. You remember the movie 8 Mile with Eminem when he said, I'm going to take all the stuff that you're going to say against me that's actually true. Yeah, I got my ass whooped. Yeah, you screwed my girl. Yeah, I'm going to do. He said all of this stuff. He tried to take the bullets away from the people who he's actually rapping against. That tactic don't work.
Right.
So everything that you said, go ahead and bust them down.
Let's go. With that being said, let's go. Here, read that part again. We thus
find that in the years just before the time of Christ, Judea was controlled by an Edomite faction.
Starting with Herod, king of the Jews, Luke 1 and 5. Go ahead. We ain't got to read it, but Luke 1 and 5. Y'all know where it's at. Luke 1 and 5. They usurped who?
Where we at?
Who usurped the Judite name, land, and heritage. So yes, you did usurp.
Right.
This is your own scholars.
Right.
These are your scholars. Weissman
Right.
ain't Jew, and he ain't no Judite.
Nah.
He ain't black. He ain't a nigga.
Right.
Right.
That's an Edomite.
Right.
That's a white man. That's a Caucasian.
You know, they lie and will tell you that Herod was actually an Arab.
Woo!
That's their words.
When the Bible say otherwise.
They say Herod was an Arab. The way that they use it is because, they don't go into the New Testament. They denounce the New Testament.
Right.
But if you discuss Herod with them, they will tell you Herod was an Arab,
They got
not an Edomite.
They got to prove it. Scroll down. Historically,
the Edomites became known.
Not from the beginning. They became known. How did they become known? By usurping.
Right.
By stealing.
Right.
Right.
Go ahead.
Became known as Jews, a term derived from Judea.
From the land. A term derived from the land. It's a people first, though.
Right.
Before the land, it's a people. Come on.
Which was derived from the name Judah.
The people. Come on.
Being the royal line of Israel. Though they were never of Judah or Israel.
Though they were never of Judah or Israel. They were never of Judah or Israel.
Right.
So, yes, you did usurp the land, the name, and the heritage.
Right.
And then you mixed it with a bunch of Babylonian BS and came up with your own stuff. Because that's your MO. That's just your MO.
Right.
Revelation 13 say that. Y'all aggregate multiple cultures and you mix them all into one because y'all are a cultureless group of bastards.
Right.
And that's in the Bible. So it is what it is. Get mad. Go to the next one. Next page. Origins of the Jews.
A little larger. There you go. The origin of the Jews. The Jews of today fall within two main types, the Sephardic Jew and the Ashkenazi Jew. The Sephardim are also known as Spanish Jews and constitute about 5% of the Jews in the world.
Let's go a little bit faster.
The Ashkenazim are the East European Jews, which are found in Poland, Russia, Germany, and West Asia.
Where your Weissmans would be. Go ahead.
This group of Jews make up 90% of so-called Jews in the world.
Or Jewish people. Go ahead.
Many reference and historical sources have unequivocally identified that the bulk of the Ashkenazi Jews were derived from a people known as Khazars.
As Khazars. They're not from Judah or Israel.
Right.
These are Khazars. These Edomites derive from the Caucasus Mountains of Georgia, Russia.
Right.
These are Germans. These are Edomites.
Right.
They do not derive from Judah or Israel. Your own people tell you that.
That's right.
Your own tongue is falling upon you.
Right.
Read on.
Or Khazars in some texts. The original Jewish encyclopedia of 1905 revealed that the main stock of the Jews came from this Asiatic people known as Khazars or Khazars. Khazars, a people of Turkish origin whose life and history are interwoven with the very beginnings of the history of the Jews of Russia.
Russia.
Historical evidence.
Not Judah or Israel. Russia.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Historical evidence points to the region of the Urals as the home of the Khazars.
Of the Khazars. History. See, we're intellectual. This Edomite is intellectually honest.
Right.
We are reading an intellectually honest Edomite.
That's right.
He telling on y'all. Go ahead.
Hey,
The-
Cap,
go
real
ahead.
quick. It said the region of the Urals, for those that don't know, it's in western Russia.
Mm-hmm.
The Khazars are also Edomite stock, and both stocks make up the present-day Jews. As the historian H.G. Wells states, the Edomites,
The Idumeans.
Edomites, were made Jews.
They were what?
Made Jews.
They were made Jews. They were placed into the land. They were they stole the land.
Mm-hmm.
And
They had to have They had to have edicts and what's the term, the word I'm
Papal bulls.
Papal bulls. They had to have mandates.
Right.
It's another word I'm looking for that I can't remember right now. It is whatever. They had to have laws passed in order to say these are the chosen people.
Right.
This is their land, not by inheritance,
Right.
Right.
not by heritage. No,
Oh, the Balfour Declaration?
Balfour Declaration. That's the word I was looking for. Yes.
Declaration.
Balfour Declaration. Thank you. Yes. Was this the last page? All right. Let's read on.
as it is
So
written,
now they give scriptures.
Sheesh.
Read.
as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Romans.
God said that.
Right.
We did not say we hate nobody.
Right.
Deuteronomy 23:7 says don't abhor an Edomite. We ain't
Right.
going around saying we hate nobody.
That's right.
God said, Romans 9:13, as it is written, Jacob have I. The I is the Most High.
Right.
Have I loved, but Esau have I, the Most High, hated.
Right.
This hatred by God towards Esau.
That's right.
God not only.
God not only hates Esau, Edom, and is against these people, but refers to them as the people of my curse.
God said that
Sheesh.
y'all are the people of his curse.
Right.
God said that. Go ahead. Was that it?
Isaiah 34:5.
Come on.
This curse is not just on Esau,
Not just on Esau from Genesis 25. Go ahead.
but also his seed
But also his seed and who?
and his brethren.
And his lineage. Among Esau's brethren,
Among Esau's brethren were the Amalekites, which were descended from one of Esau's grandsons.
So your Amalekites today are your Jewish those who call themselves Jewish.
Right.
But above, it's not just for Esau. It's for his brethren.
Right.
All right. Next page. There's not.
There you go. There is not one favorable or
Scroll down, because all we reading, we just reading the highlights. So scroll down a little bit. There you go.
there is not one favorable or positive statement in the Bible in relation to Esau, Edom.
Right.
If
Not one.
Not one.
No favorable statements.
Right.
Go ahead. If God
hated you and your ancestors, how would you react and what would you do?
I might be mad as hell too.
Right.
Go ahead.
By natural reaction, you would be against God and his people and try to prevent them from finding out you are Esau.
You are Esau. And you would do what? Try.
And try to prevent them from finding
You would try to prevent them,
from finding
hide the faces of the judges thereof
Mhm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
from
Finding out you are Esau.
You are Esau, Edom, Idumea. Go ahead.
The one God is against. Knowing that if God is against something, so will his followers.
So will his followers be. So will his people be. Go ahead.
Who is it that tries to conceal their identity as Edom?
No other nation is trying to hide their identity. That's only Edom. Go ahead.
The one hated by God by claiming to be Israel. The one loved by God.
Right.
Only one group of people reacts as though God has hatred for them. That is the Jews.
That is Jewish people. That's why the SPLC, all damnable lies, and the Angry Birds, the Canary Group, that's why they put these little websites and these lists together. That's why they mine your social media pages. They post up your information on their web pages.
Right.
They post up your organization and try to label you as a hate group and a terrorist group for all the people. Because there's only one group that reacts like that. Those that are hated by God.
Right.
So they incite hatred and violence against us.
Yes.
Wow.
And they said it.
Right.
They said it. The only way that you can avoid the peer pressure and the violence that comes along with being listed on that group is to denounce it. Denounce the truth.
Sheesh.
Denounce intellectual honesty.
And then we can coexist.
And then we can coexist.
Wow.
Then I will call you an intellectually honest.
Right.
But your own scholars saying y'all are liars.
Right.
Your own scholars are quoting the scriptures. Y'all the devil the Bible speaks of.
Right.
Go ahead.
So this scholarship, you didn't write this?
No, their own people wrote this. Why do?
Why do you suppose the Jews form organizations such as the Anti-Defamation League?
The All Damnable Lies League.
To monitor and combat hate and to identify hate groups.
Quote unquote hate groups.
Would not Esau want to do this? Why is it that it is predominantly Jews who promote the anti-hate laws and other hate crime legislation?
The Chinese ain't pushing this stuff like that.
Right.
Japanese ain't pushing stuff like this.
Right.
Muslims, Arabs, they ain't pushing this stuff like this.
At all.
Go ahead.
If you were Esau Edom, would you not do the same? An Edomite would also want to infiltrate churches.
An Edomite, the devil the Bible speaks of, will go so far as to try and infiltrate the church using who? They know they can't come in.
Right.
They're going to use chocolate-covered Edomites.
Right.
That's who they're going to use. Then they're going to have fringes in the border of blue.
Right.
And some of you simp brothers, because they're going to use these women, some of you simp brothers, y'all going to put everything out there. You're going to be a freaking modern-day Samson, and you're going to put everything out there on the table.
Right.
Just lay in my bosom and tell me everything, all your secrets.
That's right.
Some of you
The hell is this?
brothers are simple. I just changed the whole my chat.
Yeah.
Anyway, Edom, Esau, Idumea, you're the devil the Bible speaks of. Right. We got more for you. Trust me. We're not done. We are not done. We're not done. We're giving you the smoke because you asked for it. You should have never put us on your website.
Right.
You should have never put the deacon on your website, the bishop. You should have never put none of the captains. You should have never put the officers, the soldiers, none of the brothers. So guess what? We coming for you. We built for war. We built for this.
Right. That's right.
Make sure you follow us and subscribe at IUIC Dallas. Instagram at Dallas
That was
IUIC.
smooth. That was smooth.
Facebook at IUIC Dallas. TikTok at IUIC Dallas. YouTube at IUIC Dallas. Make sure you donate IUIC.Dallas at IsraelUnite.org via PayPal. Lord's will. We'll see y'all back here next week. We got more smoke for the Angry Birds, the All Damnable Lies group in the SPLC, and all you Jewish people, you're the devil the Bible speaks of. And with that, we say shalom.
You are listening to In the Scripts. You're listening to In the Scripts. Reloaded. You are listening to In the Scripts.